The future of medicine is both against science, but hopefully we'll be able to incorporate, and I think we will actually. We're seeing in the last year or two people being much more receptive to alternative therapies. For example, here in Illinois, they have legalized medical marijuana. People are actually thinking now, hey, there's got to be other ways that we can change the brain chemistry, but hopefully safer ways. That's another topic that is another half an hour discussion.
We'll have you back for that podcast.
Yeah, that's a half an hour discussion right there. But it's not being done as well as it could be done. But the take-home message with that is we're sort of thinking there are definitely other ways that we can help people who are suffering. And we really need to focus on that. But brain power, focusing on the brain, I think is going to be the future and one of the number one ways that we can reverse people who have this sort of non-organic or hypersensitivity, hypersensitization. And that's through a lot of different sources, whether it's, the infusions and things like that, medications, but we absolutely have to look at things like cognitive behavioral therapy and biofeedback. Acupuncture can be helpful. Nutrition is a huge issue. Sleep's a huge issue. Exercise a huge issue. Hypnosis can be helpful too. If you have someone who really knows how to do that.
Right. And someone who can't quit smoking or something. I've heard a lot of success stories with that.
That's right.
And as a mom who was a nutritionist, I just want to leave our audience with this. What are your go-to absolutely have to have every day? You're a parent. Is it omega-3s? Is it turmeric? Is it maca? Is it all the above? Do you have a few?
Great question. So my senior thesis in college was Ayurvedic medicine.
Nice.
And I don't think there's another pain doc in America, interventional pain doc, who's done Ayurvedic medicine as a senior thesis. So, but it really has guided me throughout my Western medicine career, because you look at everyone under three sort of fundamental categories, and that's sort of the basis of Ayurvedic medicine. There's three fundamental categories that people fall under. Their body constitution and just their body physiology falls into three categories. And then each one then has subdivisions and whatnot.
Sure.
And when you choose what a person should be eating or what they shouldn't be eating or what kind of lifestyle they should be leading or all those things, you base it on that person. Again, individualize it to that person. So I think this is where we find a lot of failed therapies. We sort of say at everyone, everyone should have, what was it that they were promoting? Raspberry ketones or something like that, or these green coffee beans. Or
goji berry or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and now, a lot of people are like, hey, a lot of science has actually debunked some of that stuff. And, we have these fads and here's the thing. I actually believe that a lot of those things can be helpful to certain people.
Sure. Kale is great for some.
Yeah, omega-3s, work well, and certain brands are different. Turmeric, obviously, I'm a big fan of turmeric's a very, came from India, very old Indian spice. It's used in Ayurvedic medicine. It has many amazing properties, including, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties, but also anti-carcinogenic properties. It can help fight cancer because it helps your immune system.
And Alzheimer's too over here.
Exactly. So different people will respond differently. So I think to make that answer complex, there are certain products that we know are better, and maybe everyone should be looking at diets that focus on those kind of things. Obviously, I don't think there's a diet for anyone that focuses on heavy fried food, heavy high salt.
In moderation,
exactly.
Everybody.
So, but it really should be individualized. So I think you need to find out what body constitution you are, where you fall in that spectrum. And within that, certain things are going to be more helpful than other things. They actually went back, and even in Ayurvedic medicine, so far as to say certain natural elements or stones or things like that could actually be harmful.
Sure. We
can argue how true or how not true, but the point is that, they did a lot of science, for thousands of years showing that there are certain things that people just don't respond to. Going back to that negative energy thing, they sort of said certain body constitutions will have more negative energy if they're around certain natural elements.
Sure. Of course.
Isn't that interesting? And whether it's true or not, we sort of say, well, maybe that's why certain people just don't feel right in certain situations, or certain people say, you know what, I can't live in this area. It's just, I can't, live here.
Stresses me out.
Stresses you out for no real reason. Just they can't do it.
Other than it might be their body chemistry.
It could be.
Reacting to the elements.
It could be.
What's your website, Jay?
www.nationalpain.com.
Nationalpain.com, Dr. Jay Joshi. We are so thrilled to have had you here in the studio. We're going to have you back because there's a lot of topics that we didn't even get to cover in this podcast, but that's okay. As my grandma also used to say when she told me there were starving people in China, always leave them wanting more. So thanks so much, Jay, for being here in studio. Nationalpain.com is the website. Go there, get educated, visit Jay, and take your turmeric, people. Turmeric, however you say it, just take it. I'm Jenniffer Weigel, JenWeigel.com. Thanks for being with us on WGN Plus. I'm Spiritual Dammit.